Good morning, dear students. In the last class, we discussed the colligative property. That was our last colligative property, that is osmotic pressure. Okay, so I think the concept of colligative properties is clear to you. Okay, and you know all the formulae. Okay, with the help of these formulae, we can calculate molar mass of unknown solute, we can calculate freezing point of solute, whatever is asked in the question, we can do that thing. Okay, so theory part as well as the numerical come from the colligative properties. Now we are moving to the last part of this chapter, last section of this chapter, last topic of this chapter, that is abnormal molar masses and Vent off factor. Okay, so this topic is also related to colligative properties only. Okay, so listen carefully. Colligative properties help us to give correct value of molar masses. Okay, with the help of colligative properties, we can calculate molar mass of unknown solute only if, now two conditions are there, we know this thing, the solution must be dilute. That is, the concentration should not be greater than 5%. Okay, then only we can use colligative properties. Okay, the solute must not dissociate or associate in the solution. Okay, so molar mass calculated from the colligative property is correct only when the solution is dilute and there is no association or dissociation of solute in the solution. Now, what is the meaning of association or dissociation? That we'll discuss further in this topic. Okay, now if the solute undergoes association or dissociation, the molar mass calculated are not in agreement with the correct values, and these are known as abnormal molar masses. So if the solution is not dilute and if the solute undergoes association or dissociation, whatever molar mass will calculate by using the formula, that molar mass will not be correct, and that is known as abnormal molar mass. Okay, now what is the meaning of association or dissociation? Let's discuss this thing. The first is dissociation of solute. Okay, now which solutes dissociate? Electrolytes. Now what are electrolytes? Acid, bases and salts are electrolytes. So when acid, bases and salts are dissolved in water, they dissociate. Okay, now one example I am taking here is sodium chloride. When you dissolve sodium chloride in water or any other solvent, polar solvent, it dissociates into Na plus and Cl minus. Now what will happen? In solution, when solute dissociates, what will happen? The number of particles will increase. Okay, suppose if I take 100 particles of NaCl. Okay, but in the solution they will give 200 particles because 100 will be Na plus and 100 will be Cl minus. So number of particles will increase, and we know that colligative properties are directly proportional to number of particles. So what will happen then? The magnitude of colligative properties will also increase. Is this clear? Suppose in this case the number of particles are doubled. So the magnitude of colligative property will also be doubled. The observed value will be doubled. And we have learned that in all the formula of colligative property, molar mass, that is Mb, comes in the denominator part. It means colligative property is related, it is inversely related to molar mass. So what will happen? The observed molar mass will be less than the theoretical value. Now what is the meaning of this sentence? So explanation is here. Suppose I am taking sodium chloride. What is the normal or theoretical molar mass? So I will add 23 is for sodium, 35.5 is for chlorine. So what is the normal molar mass of NaCl? It is 58.5. But when this NaCl is dissolved in water to form a solution, what will happen? The magnitude of colligative property will increase, or molar mass will, the observed molar mass will be less than this value. So what is the abnormal or experimental molar mass? It is 29.25. So by using the formula, if you calculate the molar mass of NaCl, it will not come 58.5. It will come around 29.25. It is just half of this. Why? Because number of particles are doubled. Colligative property value is doubled. So molar mass will be halved. Okay, so this is the meaning of dissociation. So when the solute particles dissociate, whatever molar mass we are calculating, that molar mass will not be correct. It will be less than the theoretical or the normal value.